Before I deliver my speech, as I walked in this morning, I was reminded 3 years ago, on my first one of my first role while assuming office was to go in and deliver an opening speech to the Attorney General's conference where all the lawyers, the judges and the magistrates were in. I was a bit shocked to see them, but this morning as I walked in, I saw all the doctors are in this house. So when I sat down, I was a bit, caught off guard, but then again, it's always good to be here. The President of the Nephrology Society of Fiji, Dr. Gashmi Chandra, representative nephrologists from respective attending countries, distinguished international speakers, respected professors, nephrologists, renal nurses, and executives, respected members of the Oceania and the International Nephrology Society, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Nisambula Binaka, and a very good morning to you all. It is my honor to be here this morning to deliver the keynote address at this 2024 Nephrology Society of Fiji Symposium. I wish to acknowledge and thank the organizers of this distinguished event for inviting me to be your chief guest this morning. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to the President of the Nephrology Society of Fiji, the Executive Committee, and the organizing team for bringing kidney specialists together, including associated health professionals who work with patients with kidney disease. Your presence here is a powerful reminder of our shared commitment to tackling the pressing challenges of kidney health in our nation and around the world. I am informed that the symposium is focused on education, training, professional development, networking, and collaboration of health professionals with an interest in kidney disease and its management in both Fiji and the Pacific. It is pleasing to note that this year's symposium, being the 7th in the series, when it was first initiated in 2015, becomes the first time that the newly founded Nephrology Society of Fiji is hosting. You have completed the International Society of Nephrology Saving Young Lives workshop, which focused on training to establish sustainable health services for acute kidney injury in low-resource settings. It is also encouraging to note that the ISNSYL workshop being held for the first time in the Pacific region, specifically in Fiji, with attending Fijians, pediatricians and nurses from Papua New Guinea, Vanuatu, Samoa, Tonga, Kiribati, and the Solomon Islands. Ladies and gentlemen, kidney disease is a silent epidemic that impacts millions around the globe, leading to tremendous health, human suffering, and overwhelming economic strain on families and healthcare systems alike. The role of our kidneys cannot be overstated. These remarkable organs are not just vital filters. They are our body's unsung heroes, tirelessly working behind the scene. Sure, we can live with just one kidney, but let's be honest. If the good Lord gave us two, He probably saw the future and thought, these folks will need a backup plan. Much like a rugby team, where an impact player can change the game. Our spare kidney is there for us when we make less than ideal health choices. Yet even our second kidney on standby, we face an uphill battle. A battle not just against our biology, but also against our lifestyle. The sobering truth is that despite having that extra kidney, we continue to struggle due to poor lifestyle choices, rampant diabetes, and hypertension, among other factors. Here in Fiji, we are witnessing a troubling increase in the prevalence of chronic kidney disease, reflecting a global crisis that calls for urgent action. According to a 2017 study published in the Lancet Global Health, approximately 10% of the Fijian population, or over 138,000 individuals, are grappling with this devastating condition. The primary risk factors for kidney disease in our society are equally alarming. The World Health Organization's 2011 Fiji non-communicable disease risk factor steps report indicates that diabetes affects 15.6% of our population, while adult obesity rates have soared to an outstanding 30.2%. These statistics demand our immediate action and underscore the critical need for robust preventative strategies to combat the underlying causes for chronic kidney disease. The societal implications of the kidney disease are profound. Chronic kidney disease often advances to end-stage renal disease, which necessitates life-sustaining treatments like dialysis and kidney transplants. In Fiji, the incidence rate of the end-stage kidney disease stands at 753 per million people, with a staggering 65.4% of these cases linked to diabetes. The financial and emotional burden on patients and their families is enormous as they navigate the complexities of managing this chronic illness. Chronic kidney disease ranks as the fourth leading cause of death in Fiji, highlighting the seriousness of the situation. To confront these realities, we must fortify our national health programs and our guidelines to ensure comprehensive and inclusive kidney health coverage. In addressing chronic kidney disease, we must embrace primary prevention, early detection, and comprehensive management. Screening initiative, public awareness campaigns, and accessible healthcare services are intensible in combating this growing health crisis. The introduction of hemodialysis in Fiji in 2008 has been transformative milestone, sparking hope for those grappling with advanced kidney disease. This vital treatment has revolutionized how we care for Fijians, improving their quality of life and extending many lives. However, the journey is not complete without its hurdles. We are still challenged by financial constraints, limited resources, and inadequate infrastructure. Kidney transplantation remains the ultimate goal, offering patients the chance for both improved quality of life and long-term health. Currently, this service is not available locally, and patients have to travel abroad, incurring significant financial costs. As we tackle chronic kidney disease, proactive approaches such as primary prevention and swift detection are paramount. Ladies and gentlemen, we must implement effective screening programs, raise public awareness about risk factors, and ensure access to necessary healthcare services. This multifaceted strategy, supported by government initiative and strategic collaborations, will be pivotal in safeguarding kidney health in Fiji and alleviating devastating impact of chronic kidney disease. Establishing a straightforward yet effective chronic disease assessment program within our communities, focusing on blood pressure monitoring, proteinuria screening, and basic renal function tests could dramatically improve early detection and timely intervention. Let us reaffirm our collective commitment to advancing nephrology in Fiji. By collaboration across disciplines and sectors and international partners, we can alleviate the burden of kidney disease and enhance the well-being of Fijians. I'm encouraged to note that the Nephrology Society of Fiji is the first professional society for kidney disease in the Pacific. It is a significant step for the development of the field in Fiji and across the region, further strengthened through collaboration with your international colleagues who can assist in advancing kidney health care for the Fijian population. In closing, while the challenges we may face seem monumental, our resolve is unbreakable. Let this conference serve not only as a platform for knowledge sharing, but as a catalyst for meaningful change. By prioritizing kidney health, investing in prevention strategies, and ensuring equitable access to vital treatments, we can reshape the landscape of nephrology in Fiji and set a stellar example for the region and the globe. And let us not forget, perhaps God underestimated our ability to neglect healthy living. Otherwise, he might have squeezed in that third kidney. But I suppose there's not just not enough space. Thank you for your dedication. I eagerly anticipate the fruitful discussions and collaborations that will emerge from this esteemed gathering. May God bless you all. May God bless our Blue Pacific. Good night,